This is basically an indie strategy RPG that follows up on the first game. It takes place about 15 to 20 years after the original, with some of the children of the first game Zeros now being the main characters. If you've played the classic Fire Emblem games, you will feel right at home, but this isn't just a copycat. The game has its own unique feel and approach to the genre. The story seems more politically focused this time around. Instead of the typical villain plot, you're dealing with land disputes, political tensions between factions, and people caught in the crossfire. Characters like Gwyn are dealing with the pressure of living up to their parents' legacies, while trying to find their own path. One of the biggest surprises is that the game is now fully voice acted, which is pretty impressive for an indie title. The voice acting is actually really good as well.
It's a good race, you know? Like an adventurer. You should have seen him, Alden. He was on fire down there.
The combat system has of course been reworked from the first game. Instead of upgrading specific weapons, there's more focus on how you can use each character's unique skills in battle. There is now a mana system that powers abilities, giving you options like placing ice walls, applying poison, healing allies, or doing area damage. Each map has main objectives and bonus objectives. This keeps you thinking about different strategies rather than using the same approach every time. The maps themselves are well designed with different terrain features and choke points that make you consider your positioning. The difficulty feels challenging but fair. If you make poor choices, especially on higher difficulties, you will definitely feel it. Visually, the game looks really nice with fluid animations for combat, dodging, critical hits, and special abilities. The soundtrack is surprisingly good as well. Dark Deity 2 comes across as a more polished and confident experience compared to the first game. The developers clearly learned from their first attempt and have refined almost every aspect of the game. And that sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.